Hi, it's Rob from the Boffs here, and I have another book review, and it was one I hated. This is Kiley Reid's Such a Fun Age. Actually, I got so angry, I defaced the cover. Such a fun rage. Yes! Oh, what isn't wrong with this book? The writing is terrible. It's like meaningless dialogue or superficial backstories and pop culture references. Don't you know the golden rule of a pop culture reference? It has to be in the past. Because if you do something too current, your book means nothing in a year's time or maybe 2 years' time. This is outdated. In 2022, no one's going to care about Such a Fun Age. Now, that's negative stuff. The characters, there's more negative stuff. The characters are, they're like, stickers, you just peel them off and like that. They're 2D completely. They're as flat as, I don't know, Wile E. Coyote when he goes under a steamroller or something like that. And it's so wooden, the prose. I mean, it's as wooden as Keanu Reeves' whole movie career. Jeez, it's awful. Okay, let's talk about some good things. The plot is not that bad. Potentially, this would have been amazing because it's about a character, Amira, who is Afro-American, and she babysits this kid for a nouveau riche family. And one day she goes into this high society kind of rich person's grocery store, and the security guard thinks she's kidnapping a white kid. And obviously, she creates a big fuss, and there's a guy who's filming it. And then she hooks up with the guy who's filming it. Kelley, his name is. So, and then we find out that Kelley has a kind of, should we say, he wants to be Afro-American, but he's really white. To a certain extent that he only dates Afro-Americans, and he only befriends them. So he thinks he's one of the gang. I mean, skin color should not differentiate it. But in a way, I don't know, it's a bit weird. That's all I'm going to say. I don't want this to sound bad, but you have to see the way it's presented in the book. Okay, so you've got the two sides of the coin. So you've got this nouveau riche lady who actually has had black people working for her, for Afro-Americans working as maids. And she's a kind of racist in her own way. She's a busybody, and she thinks then some another incident happens to Amira, and she thinks she can save her, but she's really down-handed. It's really racist. And then the guy that she dates, he's a bit weird in that sense. I don't know. I can't describe it, but it's like, a parody of society's attitudes towards Afro-Americans. And that's not bad. But if it wasn't for this awful writing style, and the awful dialogue, and the wooden prose, and these lifeless characters, this book is just rubbish. This is not Booker standard. This is for people who read only one book a year. That's it. Or probably they try read one book a year, they read 10 pages and then give up. This is terrible. This is not literary fiction. Am I being a snob? Maybe. This is not Booker standard. No, how can this be in the Booker list? I got so bored reading it. I couldn't care about any of the characters. I wanted more of the satire, and I only got that in glimpses. And then there were these stupid paragraphs that were backstories. I'm repeating myself. Well, everything in this book gets repeated too. Such a fun rage. Goodbye.